not come to those who fall asleep. The American dream.
Hi, welcome back. Again, my name is Paul Gruber, and this is the Pronunciation Workshop's third training session. In this class, we will cover the American TH sounds, both the unvoiced TH, th, and the voiced TH, th. This is one of my favorite areas because when you correctly produce TH sounds, you will significantly improve the way you speak English. Later on in this video, we will also address voiced T sounds. Now, except for maybe a few languages, English is one of the only languages in the world that has a TH sound, where your tongue comes out between your teeth. Now, you may have a difficult time with the sound because this sound probably does not exist in your own native language. Therefore, you don't think to use this sound when you speak English. Most likely, you just substitute another sound, like a T or an S. So instead of saying a word like thumb, my thumb, which this is, and notice how my tongue is coming out, my thumb, you've been saying thumb, my thumb, or my thumb, and your tongue is not coming out. That is not correct. If you make mistakes like this in connected speech over and over again, there is a good chance people are not going to understand you. I have found that some people from different cultures of the world find the idea of sticking out their tongue when they speak to be rude and offensive, even if it is to produce a TH sound. I want you to understand that this is how Americans speak English, and it is something that you must become comfortable with if you wish to speak well. To produce TH sounds correctly, you need to first stick your tongue out between your teeth and bite down slightly. Then blow. This creates air friction. The sound comes from the air friction and should be pretty loud. Keep your tongue flat and maintain an even, steady flow of air. Now, I'm not just saying stick it out a little bit. I'm saying stick it way out, at least while you're practicing, to get used to the feeling. The TH sound comes from the air and the friction. You have got to hear it, and it should be somewhat loud. Like that. If you're like most people, you may need to work on this a little bit, but trust me, I know you can do it. Hundreds of my clients who have never produced a TH sound in their lives are speaking English clearly and beautifully because they've learned how to do this. It may help if you look in a mirror and watch your mouth and your tongue. See if you can maintain the airflow for 3 seconds. Like that. Oof. I know this may feel very strange and uncomfortable to do possibly, but soon you'll get used to it, and this small change in your speech is going to really improve how your English sounds. Now, the TH sound is a friction sound and is not as loud as other speech sounds. Therefore, American speakers stretch them out a little bit. We don't even realize we do this, but this makes the sound come out clearer. Let me show you what I mean. Let's look again at the word thumb. For practicing purposes, think of the word in 2 beats. 1, 2. Thumb, like that. You see that? Notice how long I'm holding the TH sound. Thumb. It's not good enough just to put your tongue between your teeth and say a TH word like this. Thumb. You see that? My tongue came out, but there was never any air friction. That's not good. You must stretch out the TH sound and hear the air friction. Thumb, like that. Let's practice some words with TH sounds. First, at the beginning of words. Here we go. Thanks, thick, thunder, Thursday, think. Now in the middle of words. Anything, bath mat, toothpick, athletic, mouthwash. Now at the ends of words. Bath, north, beneath, forth, south, Very good. Okay, now let's talk about voiced TH sounds. To make a voiced TH sound, all you have to do is take the TH sound that I just showed you and just add voicing. That's the voiced TH. You should be able to feel a strong vibration in your throat and on your tongue. Let's go over some of these voiced TH sounds. This first set of words are some of the most commonly used words in English, and yes, they should all be voiced and all made with your tongue coming through your teeth. First, at the beginning of words. The, like the book. That house. They came over. Them, give them water. There it is. This is my nose. Those boys are good. These are my parents. You know, another good way to practice these words is by going around your room and naming everything you see using a TH word. For example, the chair, that window, those books, this door, like that. Then go around and name your body parts and some clothing, like that shoe, this watch, these feet. Okay, that may be helpful. Let's look at these voiced TH sounds in the middle of words. Clothing. Notice how my tongue comes out in the middle of the word and the TH sound is pushed out. Clothing. Leather. Same thing. Stick out your tongue and make a strong vibration. Leather. Mother. Another. Weather. Northern. And now at the ends of words. Smooth. Believe it or not, the TH sound in smooth is voiced. Most foreign speakers say this word incorrectly. They say smooth with an unvoiced TH, but it's voiced. Smooth. Bathe. The word bath is a noun with an unvoiced TH. Bath. But when you change it into a verb, to bathe, the vowel changes to an A sound and the TH is voiced. Bathe, like in bathing suit. Breathe, same thing. Breath is a noun. Take a breath, unvoiced. But when you change it into a verb, the vowel changes and it becomes breathe. I am breathing with a voiced TH. Now let's do some practice phrases. These all have voiced and unvoiced TH sounds. Repeat after me. This and that. A tablecloth. Winter clothing. Athens, Greece. That's the one. Her skin is smooth. 30 days notice. A famous author. Here and there. False teeth. Thread the needle. A thoughtful gift. Thunder and lightning. Thumbs up. Repeat these sentences. Thelma arrived in town last Thursday. I'm having trouble threading this needle. I need 33 thick thermometers. The thing they like best about Athens is the weather. This thrilling novel was written by a famous author. He will be through with his work at 3:30. Now and then she likes to buy new clothing. They thought they were going to northern Spain. Which tablecloth shall we use for the party? That was the 33rd theater to open. Now, I'd like to talk about THR blends, which is a combination of a TH sound and an R sound, like in the word thrill or throw. When producing these blends, I want you to be aware that the R is the strongest sound of the blend and is louder than the TH, just like what we talked about in the first session. So when you see a word which begins with THR, first make the TH sound and then strongly push out the R. Let's practice a few of these. Thread, thread the needle. Throw, throw the ball. Throat, my throat is sore. Thrill, a thrilling ride. 3 more days. Threw, yesterday he threw the ball. Throne, the king sits on a throne. Okay, now let's go over this reading paragraph. It has many TH sounds and it might be difficult, but it is a very good paragraph to practice on. You may want to watch me do this a number of times. Keep your eyes on my mouth and notice how often my tongue comes out. Try to do the same thing. Here we go. Nurse Thatcher was thankful it was Thursday. She knew that on Thursday she had to deliver 33 boxes of thermometers to the North American Athletic Club. They thought that thermometers were necessary for testing the hydrotherapy baths. This was thought to benefit the athletes with arthritis. The athletic trainers required authorization to provide hydrotherapy to the youthful athletes on the 3 bulletin boards with thumbtacks throughout the athletic club. Rather than risk the health of the athletes, they thoroughly checked the thousands of thermometers to ensure their worthiness. Otherwise, they needed to be thrown away. Very good. I hope that wasn't too bad. As I said, that is an excellent paragraph to practice on. You should review it a few times if you can. Okay, now, as I've always said, English is a crazy language and there always seems to be exceptions. Here are a few TH exceptions that I'd like to point out. Although these next words and names are spelled with a TH, they are pronounced as if they were spelled with a normal T, like that. And these words are Thomas, Thompson, Teresa, Thailand, Thames, like the river, Esther, and thyme, which is a spice. Okay, now let's take a moment and talk about T sounds. The T sound is an unvoiced sound, like in the name Tom or the word TV. If you add voicing to a T, what do you get? T, 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 d, d, a D. Remember? We went over this in the first session. What I want to tell you is, in American pronunciation, we like to make things easy. So if a letter T falls between 2 vowel sounds, which are voiced, so if it falls in the middle of vowels, then the T is pronounced as a D and the whole word is voiced. This is very easy and you may already be doing this correctly. Here are 3 examples. Water is pronounced as water. The T turns into a D and the whole word is voiced. Water. I want water. Better becomes better. She's feeling better. And butter becomes butter. Please pass the butter. This should be simple. So now that you know that, practice saying this poem with me. Remember, all the T's are pronounced as D's because they fall between vowels. Betty bought a bit of better butter. But, said she, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. Again, notice that you do not hear any T sounds. T, t. They're only D's, d, d, which are voiced. Go over this poem a few times. It's also printed in your manual. Once you get good at it, try speeding it up. I'll do it one more time for you, a little bit faster. Betty bought a bit of better butter. But, said she, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. Well, that was a mouthful. Okay, start by practicing it slow and then later get faster. Try to let the words just roll out of your mouth. That's it for today's session. Try spending some time in front of a mirror and practicing those TH sounds like thumb and throw. This small change will really improve your English and make you a lot more understandable. I'm Paul Gruber with the Pronunciation Workshop, and I'll see you at our next session. Goodbye.